Hey guys, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the retro gaming. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump off into this. Alright, it's going to require that you have access to our filing store. Okay, so we're just going to go open into our filing store. If you don't have the code is 74996262. Alright, once you have that in, select continue. This installation is for the Nvidia Shield and non-Amlogic devices. You're going to need a whole nother new setup or video for those of you who are using Amlogic devices or Fire Sticks and stuff like that. Amlogic devices, they're like T95s and stuff like that. Okay, I'm going ahead and dismiss that. So what I want to do is go ahead and download the Chronos Wizard. Okay, once the Chronos Wizard, I'm going to dismiss that. Then I'm going to select install. I'm going to go ahead and install that. Now we're going to go ahead and open this. Alright, once you get this open, we're going to select 198823. Alright, go ahead and follow through and allow the prompts. And the first thing we want to do is install Kodi. So we're going to install Kodi, and this is the 64-bit. Now it's going to push you back out to here, and this is because it's only going to download it. It's not going to install it. So for that, you need to go to your Google Play Store and download a File Explorer or File Manager. Explorer is really easy to use, alright, and you can find it. Just type in X on your Google Play Store and you'll find it. So we're going to open this up, alright. So the first thing you want to do is go down to configurations and make sure that that is cut on. If you see where I'm moving this up, where it says show hidden files, make sure that that is clicked. Alright, once that is clicked, you can go up here and select Kodi APK, and now you can install the APK. Give it a moment to install. Alright, once it's installed, just go ahead and select done. Alright, you can back up out of here, and you'll want to go back to your wizard. Okay, so I'm just going to go here. I'm going to go back to the Chronos Wizard, and I'm going to put the code in again as 198823. Alright, now this go around, I'm going to select install build. So during this time, you just want to allow it to do what it's going to do in the background. It's not that difficult. Alright, so now we just want to select OK. Alright, so now we can back up out of here. And it does that. Alright, so now I'm going to go here to my favorites. I'm going to look for Kodi, going to add it to my favorites. Then I'm going to open Kodi. Go ahead and select continue. Go ahead and select allow. And just give it a moment. And now you have it up. Alright, So now you'll see that you have Nintendo, Sega, arcade games, and you have the TurboGrafx 16 as well as Atari. So what you want to do is tab over to the left, and then you'll see that you got access to 26, 78, and Linux. NEC, you have TurboGrafx 16. Arcade, you have all of the MAM. All right, and so you got the FBA, genre, and the best of, and those are just arcade games. Okay. Sega, you have the original Master System, Genesis, 32X, Game Gear, and then there's a few hacks. And then Nintendo, you have the regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and then you have the hacks. Now I know there's Nintendo 64, but the Nintendo 64 is not operational on the 64-bit system right now. Alright, so just sort of skate around it, and then we'll push an update a little bit later that has the functioning Nintendo 64 for the 64-bit systems, which is the Nvidia Shield and non-Amlogic devices. So what I'm going to do is just going to go here and click on, I didn't mean to click that, so I'll just wait and allow it to process, and then I'll go back. Alright, so what I meant to do was squeeze back there. Alright, now click it and then give it a moment. I just want to show you guys how to get it started. Okay, for the most part the configuration is over. I will show you where the utility is to configure your buttons. But if you're on the Nvidia Shield, then you're using the gamepad. Then the gamepad is pretty much already set. From my understanding, the only thing that's different is for the regular Nintendo. All right. So just give it a moment to sort of get you sorted, as there's about 15,000 games in here. Okay. And so I'm just going to go up to something that we're all familiar with. All right. And we'll select Super Mario Brothers. All right, so when you select a game, you're going to come across this little prompt, this intro screen here. And so what you're going to do, just go down to Launch. All right, select it and select Play. Now, as I'm starting this here, the jump button is the A. All right, is the A button, and the speed button is the B. Now, if you're familiar with the old, Super Nintendo gamepad, you know that those roles are reversed. All right. So I'm just gonna exit out of that. And then I'm going to show you. I'm going to force close this. Okay. And then I'm going to show you where to go to change your buttons. All right. Now you can still play. Like that, but in the case for the Nintendo, your speed is the B button, which is sort of awkward on this. All right. So you want to go to Settings. All right. So you want to go to Settings, and I want to say, hold on. Just give me a moment to think here. So settings. No, that's not it. Let's see here. That sucks.